should be live on YouTube right about now. ISBC Truth.
Okay, I think I found it.
Okay. Welcome, everybody. We had a little technical difficulties. I can't believe I was on. What happened, people? Let me tell you what happened. This is what happened when you have multiple channels due to the YouTube censorship. They force you to have multiple YouTube channels. And I got the channel mixed up. I was on one of my lesser channels, and
Yeah, you're like, no, you're good.
yeah, and I'm on the right channel now. I'm on the right channel now. Uh, yeah, yeah, I'm on the right channel now. But welcome to everybody to another edition of the Ritual Report Show right here on ISBC Truth with your host, Pastor Michael Smith, and co-host
Bro, love me, Israel.
Brother Lamig Israel. If you are new to this channel, you're new to this page, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bells. Hit that like button as well. Hit that like button as well. Hit that like button as well. Um, we got some news. We got the 702, you know what I'm saying, singer. You know, I believe she was put up by, well, I don't know, not going well, 702, you know what I'm saying, singer deleted herself. Actually, she didn't delete herself. You know what I'm saying? Her sister said, "Give me that bag. Give me that bag. Give me the bag. Give me the bag." That's what her sister said. And her sister, ain't that something? You can, when you in Hollywood, you can't even trust your own sister. Ain't that something? Her sister said, "Give me that bag. You don't need it." Anyway, we got 702 singer deleted herself. We also got, you know what I'm saying, something going on between the pedophile and the herpes candidate. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Brother Israel, who is the pedophile and which one is the herpes candidate?
What do you mean?
It's the report that we got coming up. I'm gonna let you guess what it is. It's herpes versus pedo. So, which one you think is the herpes and which one you think is the pedo?
Uh, I'm guessing Irish Greenstead.
No. Iris Greenstead. She's a victim of her system.
Oh, okay.
The other report we have is Kenneth Perry, which is Nicki Minaj's husband, and we got Offset, which is Cardi B's husband. Which one is the pedo and which one is the herpes?
I'm guessing that Kenneth is the herpy and the pedal is Offset.
No.
Straight into
Who
herpy.
who had the coleslaw on their lip?
What? Between those two?
No. Cardi B is the one that had the coleslaw on her lip. So who do Cardi B kiss?
Oh, Offset. Okay. And
Exactly.
then pedals Kenneth.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Herpy Perrt versus pedo. Ah, Lord. And we got some Richard reports as well, people. Oh, don't forget, people. You want it just in case, you know what I'm saying, they knock us down off of YouTube or Facebook. You got to follow the podcast, uncut, uncensored. We can speak the way we want to speak on that podcast. So wherever you get your podcast at, whether it be Spotify, whether it be Apple, whether it be iHeartRadio, wherever you listen to your music or your podcast at, just go to that platform and type Illuminati Radio. When you see my logo, hit that follow button and join the Illuminati Radio podcast so that you won't miss out on one single uncensored, uncut, raw podcast report. And that's what we, you know what I'm saying? That's what we get down and dirty on that podcast. You know what I'm saying? We can say things on that podcast that we can't say here. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we got a lineup for you. You know what I'm saying? Got a lineup. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that follow button as well. Before we get into it, let's see if there's any questions or comments over there on YouTube. Sorry for the delay. We're just like a minute or two late. You know what I'm saying? I was on the wrong channel. You know what I'm saying? I had to get in the G4 and fly to this channel.
Yeah, he wasn't on his top game tonight. But I don't blame him. He can't see, so it's a pass. I'm just joking, Dad. We got Jay Dollar. He says, "Good evening, family. My Facebook was hacked. I'll be back in a Bible study group soon, Pastor."
Okay, brother, don't worry about it. You, you got YouTube. You got that wrench. You the moderator over here now. Don't worry about that. Go ahead.
Markel James says, "Good evening, family." Tiffany James says, "Good evening, family." Um, that was me asking Dave to see confirming. Mika Flo says, "Good evening, everyone."
Mika Flo did what?
Says, "Good evening, everyone."
Oh, good evening, Mika. Mm-hmm.
Angela Caraway says, "Facebook is tripping." I haven't seen the Facebook. I'll jump over there after these comments really quick. Just make sure that's trying too.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany James said, "Oh no, she was just saying welcome for me, letting me know." Patricia House says, "Bustin' on Facebook. It's saying you were live as if the class was over."
Yeah. I was live because I had to.
Okay, yeah, you had to reset it. Okay.
Yeah, I had to recalculate everything because I was on the wrong channel over here on YouTube. So I got to make sure everything is even out and balanced out. Can't be nothing be unbalanced.
Debbie Mobley says, "Good evening, everyone." And Scott Duray says, "Good day, Pastor Smith and friends." And that's it for the Facebook.
Okay, all right. So, so let's get on.
For the YouTube, not Facebook.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's get on with the show. Let's get on with the show. On with the show. On the on the ones and the twos. 702. Yo, you guys was
702. I thought we were starting with the ritual.
Oh yes. That's right. We're starting with the ritual. We're gonna save the best for last, because you guys got to hear these rituals. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what it is to be in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got a platinum song or a gold album or you streamed 1 billion streams, let me tell you something. That costs. It costs with a lot of, well, I'll tell you what it costs. Just ask Little Kim what it costs. When Little Kim was coming up with Junior Mafia, well, she had to be rushed off the stage. You know what I'm saying? As she was in the midst of her doing the show. But Israel, do you want to know what she had to be rushed off the stage for?
Lil Kim?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is this recently?
No, this was back in the day when she first came on.
No, I don't know.
She had to be rushed off the stage and they had to pump out her stomach because it had 8 ounces of semen in it.
Damn, what the fuck?
she brings a new meaning to superhead.
That's...
That's what happens when
that's
you
a whole cup.
Yeah, you got that right. You know what I'm saying? That's
like
what
she had a whole cup waiting in the fridge or something.
She passed out on stage, and they had to rush her to the hospital, and they pumped out 8 ounces of semen out of her stomach.
That's gross. That's sick.
We know what she was doing. Hey, Sexy Red ain't got nothing on Little Kim.
No, definitely not. That's sick right there. I never even. I think I would have been better with not having that
Can
information.
you?
What about Foxy Brown? What about Foxy Brown?
Can you imagine? Oh man, her dating her man and her man kissing her in the mouth. Her man would have kissed every junior mafia member. but that's what happens when you comes into Hollywood. You know what else happened when you come into Hollywood? Ask Nicki Minaj. When she first came on the scene, signing to you know what I'm saying, Debbie's management team, Waka Flocka's mama. Ask her what Gucci Man and his whole team did to Nicki Minaj. Treated her like a rag doll. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Just rant next. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you're contestant number 16. You'll go. You go next. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened to Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're in Hollywood. You gotta
I,
go.
now I see why she got Roman in her.
Yeah, she had Roman in her, Juju, Boo Boo, Hee, Cece, and Kiki. and Kiki was not singing "If You Love Me." I tell you, yes, she had the whole damn NFL team. I mean, actually, not the whole NFL team. She had the whole Atlanta Blood gang in her. Hey, and as they was taking turns, they were saying Sue Woo. Lord. But this is what happens when you are in Hollywood. These are the things that happen. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let's get this ritual report out the way. Go ahead, Brother Israel.
All right. Ritual report number 1 comes from Vanguard. For those of you that don't know what the Vanguard is, that's a what you gonna call it?
That's a reputable African media source.
There you go.
Yeah. Newspaper. You know what I'm saying? Media outlet. Wonder why these reports is not being reported in America? Guess what? You know what we're gonna do tomorrow for the Bible study class? And we're gonna do it every day to next week. Do you know they got a movie coming out sponsored by JayZ protecting Jesus Christ?
Oh, what?
It's called The Book of Clarence. The Book of Clarence, JayZ and some Lakeith Stanford, whatever his name is, you know what I'm saying, and it's being put out by Saudi. It's called the Book of Clarence. Oh, we're gonna go into that all next week. You don't want to miss out on that. We're going into that all next week. Yeah, the Messiah. You know what I'm saying? We got to go into that. But 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 yeah, it's called the Book of Clarence, and ain't there is no such thing as no Clarence book in the Bible. That's blasphemy. Anyway, but we're gonna talk about that tomorrow evening at 9 o'clock for the Bible study class. Don't worry about that. We're gonna break that thing down all the way down to the very last compound. But for now, let's get to these ritual reports. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Go ahead, Brother Israel.
All right. Vanguard, how we sneak into female hostels, hostels to steal pants from money ritual. For those that don't know what hostels is, that's like a female hotel.
Mm-hmm. And they steal women's panties for money rituals. And what they do with that is called stealing your destiny. You know what I'm saying? You steal the future from an individual. That's what you know what I'm saying. Ask Maya Campbell. Her future is been gone. You know what I'm saying? Ask you know what I'm saying, Alicia um Carey. Her future been gone. That's Mariah Carey sister, if you don't know. So forth and so forth. Go ahead.
I activities of fraudsters, popularly popularly known as Yahoo Plus, have assumed. And before you guys get it twisted, Yahoo Plus is not like Yahoo.com. That's totally different. Have assumed a worrisome dimension before now. The targets were global foreigners, but today fraudsters who stop at nothing in their quest to get rich have settled for female pants to achieve it. In the last couple of months, stealing of panties for ritual purposes have gradually replaced killing of humans and harvesting of human parts, which used to be the norm.
You hear that? Oh, you hear that? It used to be the normal. So they saying the deletion of humans, the sacrifice of humans, they replaced it with just going into a woman's house and going into her panty drawer and stealing her panties.
Yeah, because a lot of the people back in the day when we were still doing them heavy, the reports, they end up not even finishing the ritual because they couldn't finish the job or they didn't do the job right.
So they said that replaced the deletion, the sacrifice of humans. So when you see celebrities not sacrificing humans, well, they're doing something else. You know, that's why these rappers strive themselves and sleeping with every damn woman they can get their hands on. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne made a song. He said, I wish I can sleep with every girl in the world. What he wanted to do was ritualize the same thing he did with that female R&B singer Nivea. Look at Nivea. Nivea is Lil Wayne's baby's mama. Look at her condition. Her star has been stolen. She's a very huge crack smoker. Yeah, her car star's been stolen. Go ahead.
In the last couple of months, investigations revealed that the discharge from a lady's private part on any stolen pants is believed to be for vital for a money ritual.
Hear that? That's what the panties are used for.
That's because all it takes is the DNA.
The discharge from the woman onto her panties.
And it has to be specifically vaginal. Or blood. Then that's which was the killing, which they used to be doing, but it's not anymore.
And they're
specific parts, not just any parts, it's specific parts.
And they use that to ritualize that from that little piece, the whole woman is not no more good. There is no more use. If you have been ritualized in this fashion, you are no good. You know what I'm saying? You are no good. You know what I'm saying? Some people say, "Oh, I just got bad luck." It ain't bad luck. It's who you slept with. It's who you slept with. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Maya Campbell. No matter how much Maya Campbell wanted to come back, she can never come back. She tried to come back. She was on the TV show Ayana Fixes My Life. And she was almost put back together. She got her child back. You know what I'm saying? She wrote a book. She put an album. You know what I'm saying? She did an album. And she was about to go on tour with her album tour, and she just fell back down. That's what happens when you allow the wrong Negro to sleep with you and ritualize you over JJ. When you do that, you wind up like Maya Campbell. You wind up like Alicia Carey, which is Mariah Carey's sister. You wind up like 702, remember, which we're about to do. You wind up like a lot of these women today who cannot seem to get ahead in life. It's because they've been ritualized. And it's a shame that, you know what I'm saying, this is not being reported on throughout our community. Because if people like me will report on reports like this more often, then our young women will be less and less victims of this crime. You have been robbed and stolen of your destiny. And it's a shame. You have a lot of women that's got their destiny stolen and don't even know it. Don't even know it. But go ahead.
especially in the corn industry.
Hmm. Corn. You hungry?
Yeah, no, I can't. I can't say the word corn, so I said corn.
Oh, oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I said, you hungry?
Also,
Yeah, I thought you
porn
was hungry.
stars, they're stars are flowing just like that.
Yeah, yeah. Got that right. Got that right.
Where foreigners, no investigation. Consequently, from Imo to Lagos, Ogun, Ondo, Edo, and Umbra, among other states in the country, stealing of pants have been on the increase. Pant thieves caught by residents were in many instances lynched before the arrival of security agents. Meanwhile, some of the perpetrators were said to have devised means such as disguising as women, steal pants spread on 3 lines to dry. Females, female hostels and dormitories are were as several students had their pants on. So this is the young female that usually happened to
Mm-hmm.
because the younger the better.
Yeah. It's a shame. And let me tell you something. People like Sexy Red and, you know what I'm saying, Megan the Stallion, who was actually humping the floor on the VMAs.
Tripping.
Yo, you know Megan the Stallion was on the VMAs and she was literally humping the floor.
Well, she wants to do anything, just get quiet. Anything. And when I say anything, like Lil Kim, anything. What you told me?
Yeah.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah. You see, so people like that is promoting and influencing little young women like you all into thinking that it's okay to sleep with this one, to sleep with that one. You know what I'm saying? You independent. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to settle down. You doing this, you going to sleep with the wrong person, and that is going to be the end of you spiritually. You might be alive and walking physically, like Adam was. Remember when the Most High God said, "Ye shall surely be deleted." You know what I'm saying? If you take of that tree, Adam went on to live to be 920 something years old. He spiritually died. You understand? So when they take when they do these rituals on you, you spiritually be deleted. That's what happens. You wonder why, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to apply for this job, but it just don't work out for you. You try to get this loan, it just don't work out for you. Nothing works out for you because your energy is gone. And that's what this is all about. Your energy is gone and has been transferred to the person who have did the ritual on you. Go ahead.
We have worst hit. One of such pant thieves was caught in a female hostel at Oregon State College of Health Technology. Leslie, I'm just gonna call her Leslie because I'm not gonna uh, announce the last name because I can.
Yeah,
IG Boo
them African
on
names.
Monday. The suspect has gathered disguised as a woman selling ice cream to gain access into the hostel. Oh, so this guy became an ice cream. He went back to the old tricks of drawing.
So he was a cross-dressing ice cream seller.
That's exactly what he was.
I told you the Hamites know how to play this role real well. You know what I'm saying? This Hamite went to be a cross-dressing ice cream seller just to go into a woman's dormitory just to take her panties. Mm-mm-mm. Go ahead.
All right. But as he was leaving, some students, out of curiosity, demanded to know what was in the bulky bag he was carrying, only to discover that it was filled with pants. On January 11, 2019, at about 6:48 a.m., policemen attached to Central Police Station on on Onitsha, Anambra State, arrested one Chin Oyi, aged 19, for allegedly stealing pants. Okori, who allegedly stole the pants that had been washed and spread on the line at number 21 Umuna Street, since he intended to sell them for N80,000.
Hmm.
Also on January 9, 2019, the middle-aged man simply identified as Ife Annie was almost lynched after he was caught stealing ladies' pants at a students' hostel located at Magbaku in Auca North local government area of Anambra State. Ifani, who hails from Umunike and UD local government area of Enugu State, confessed that he had already stolen over 58 women pants before he ran out of luck, as he was caught red-handed by a woman in the early hours of that day. During interrogation, Ifiani said he broke into the house at about 2 a.m. and headed straight
Now
to
you
it.
see, now if a woman in America sees a man, you know what I'm saying, taking their pants, they will think that that man is some type of freak. But being that you are hearing this firsthand, that it's not necessarily that he's a freak, but it's that he needs to get your star. He needs to get your energy. And that's why he's taking your underwear. In other words, you know what I'm saying? This is just a way for them to gain your star, your energy. There's another way, but you know what I'm saying? Another way is them actually sleeping with you. They sleep with you, and if they take a handkerchief and get your body fluids on that handkerchief, and they take that back to their juju priest, and they can ritualize that handkerchief. So it's two ways. See, the easiest way is to get your just to get your underpants. That way they don't have to touch you, but they can touch you and ritualize you. Go ahead.
To, and it's straight to the line where some pants were hanged. He was putting them into his bag when he was apprehended. The suspect further revealed that he had been in the business of stealing pants for quite some time, saying he sold them to a man he identified as Emeka.
So it's a business.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a business to steal women's underwear just so they can sell them to ritualists who needs them in order to ritualize you.
That's just like in America, that is a business for human trafficking for them to steal black people and unalive them to harvest their organs.
Yeah.
That's an actual business here in America that no one knows about.
Mm-hmm. And the saddest thing about it is, you have all of these so-called YouTubers who so-called are truthers and so-called spitting the truth and reporting on the truth. Why don't you report on the real deal? On what is affecting our communities today? Like this. Because this is actually going on over in Africa. For all of you people who say, oh, Africa is the motherland, Africa is this. This is actually going on in Africa right now. Panty harvesting. Just to take your energy. They do this in America too, but they do it in another form. They actually sleep with you. But there is no other reporting agency or social media personality reporting on reports like this but us. Why? Because those other social media personalities is too busy trying to encourage you to make you believe that Africa is your land. Go ahead.
Um, he said, oh, bitch was stealing pants for Christ's time, saying he sold them to a man he identified as Emeka at the rate of N500 each. There's Nigerian money when I say N500 or like N1,000.
That's Naira. Naira.
He said, I stole pants from girls' hostels I used to sell them to Emeka, who also hails from Umaniki and Udi, UD, LGA at the rate of N500 per price. In Edo State, the story is the same, if not more alarming, but determined to put a stop to it. Oba of Benny City, for those of you that don't know what Benny City is, that's where Negroes was sold back in the slave trade days. Warned youth, especially Yahoo boys, against stealing pants for money ritual to desist from the act or face the consequences. A few days after, a man was caught stealing female pants at Ring Road area of Benny City. When asked how much he sold the pants, he declined to speak. Female leggings, boxers, underwear, and other clothing items were also found in his possession. So it doesn't specifically have to be the pants. It could be anything that, you know, that the under can get those body fluids from.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And see, and this is what is missing. This information is the information that is missing amongst us today. Why? Because you got the black unconscious community who push you that African crap and you don't even have a clue what you're getting yourself into. Why do you think Brother Polite is locked up right now? Because he was doing one of them African rituals. Charlemagne did an African ritual. These are rituals. This got to be opened up and told throughout our community so that we can understand, so that we can be more cautious and not more gullible. Because our people are too gullible and naive to do just about anything and don't even know what the consequences is. You know what I'm saying? We are the only ones that reports on these reports. You ain't gonna never see no other reporting agency reporting on these reports. Why? Because either they are paid or they want to be paid. You hear me? Either they are paid or they want to be paid. So if they want to be paid, they are not going to do anything to jeopardize their paycheck or future paycheck. Anyway, go ahead. Make sure you guys hit that like button over there on YouTube, on Facebook. Hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, put your questions or comments down below on YouTube. We'll be answering your questions or comments shortly.
You want me to continue reading from the same article, Dad?
Oh, no. Let's go to let's hit the
Hit the, this one is kind of.
Oh yeah, let's go hit the comment board.
All right.
Anybody have any questions or comments? Put your questions or comments down. Huh?
We got the main point from that.
Yes. Everybody have any questions or comments on YouTube? Put your questions or comments down below. We're gonna begin to your questions or comments now.
Where did I leave off last? Okay, I got it. Derek Call says, "Good evening, Pastor Michael Smith and Sister Smith and everybody, and blessing to the Most High." Scott Durray, just like Elton John, and David Bowie. So Williams says it's lit. Jay Dallas said I shared the trailer to a group pastor last week.
Oh, okay, okay. Yes, yes. We got to go into that. We're gonna go into that all next week because that's pure blasphemy. That's blasphemy. And Jay Z's behind it.
Ease Mac, that's the movie that JayZ has his hands in.
Yeah, yeah. Him, Keith, Lakeith Stanfield, and it's another one, and it's being put out by Sony. So you notice, look who's behind it. You know, see, they got Jay Z as the black face, but look who is behind it. Sony. Who owns Sony? Is sure not a black face.
I don't know. First of all, Sony's not even a black company.
Mm-mm.
Sony's a Moab company, and that's an Asian company.
Mm-hmm.
Ease Mac, good evening, also says good evening everyone. Markel James says the Book of Clarence so disrespectful.
And blasphemous.
Aztec Princess says great Sunday night to everyone. Pastor Smith, Pastor Michael, and Mrs. Smith. Brother Israel, panelist, amen. Lady of Faith says good evening, Pastor Michael. Good to hear from you. A prayer you're continue to be blessed and keep the truth coming.
Amen. Lady of Faith.
Joy Williams says good evening, Pastor and Brother Israel. And Jerome Castro says I sent you a video request on Cash App too, Dad. Cash App too.
Okay, I gotta look at who said that?
That was Jerome Castro.
Okay, okay, I'll look into that after this show. If it's gonna have to be on the podcast now. You know what I'm saying? Because certain things we can when we do requests, we would like to speak the truth openly. We can't do that on these lives. So your requests will be fulfilled on the podcast. So make sure you follow the podcast. If you don't know where the podcast at, wherever you get your podcast at, whether it be Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, just type Illuminati Radio in. You see my logo, hit that follow button. Go ahead.
That was it for for YouTube.
Okay, okay. Let's go ahead and see this 702. No. Let's go to what's his name? Pedo and Herpy. That's their new names. That's it. Yeah. For you don't know who Pedo and Herpy is, Pedo is Kenneth Perry, and Herpy is Offset. That's Pedo and Herpy. Yeah, you know, like peaches and cream.
That's just like kind of how thing one and thing two.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, they should come together and make a song together, Pedo and Herpy. You know what I'm saying?
They gotta collab.
Exactly. Anybody who kisses Offset is going to keep. Offset gives a kiss that keeps on giving.
But then again, Cardi B was known in strip club for kind of freaking doing her thing. So
yeah.
She said she wants a virginity to a female pastor. She said she wants a virginity to a female.
Yeah, you cannot. Wait a minute. Hold on. You cannot lose. If you're a woman, you cannot lose your how can I
You're
put it?
kooky. You're kooky.
Your innocence. You cannot lose your innocence to another female. That's impossible.
Impossible. It's blasphemy.
You know what I'm saying? You. It only is done through a male,
Yeah.
not a female. A female can't do nothing but lick, 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 like you know what I'm
Lick,
saying,
lick,
lickety lick,
lick
lick.
the toes, like Ludacris. Lick the toes. Remember that song?
But Ludacris is a
Not
homo
even
too.
a
You know
front.
Ludacris is a homo. He been a homo.
Way back in there,
Yeah.
lick the toes was what name?
He know
Shaquana
all
Shaquana
about licking
Shaquana.
toes. That Ludacris do. But go ahead. Let's go ahead to what was it? Oh yeah. Herpy and
Hoopy and
yeah, pedo.
we got Offset laughed off alleged threats from Nicki Minaj's husband, pedo.
You know, Nicki Minaj's husband can't threaten anybody. You are on paper. And wherever you go, you have to sign up to be a registered, you know what, Fender. Offset, you can tell this is a publicity stunt because Nicki Minaj just dropped. Well, it's I think either she dropped the album or she's about to drop an album.
She dropped a single, but Cardi B and Megan's dropped our song together called Bang Bang.
Yeah,
So
it was a single that it wasn't.
Oh, it was a single. It was a
Two
single.
drop a single, but Nicki coming out with the album in November, I think. November-ish.
Oh, see that? Look at that.
Yeah, it was more of a upcoming, like
So
upcoming. Cardi B came out with a song with Megan like last week, so Bang Bang, yeah.
So look at
And
that.
she getting sued. Cardi and Megan get sued by Lincoln Dot. He's a Jamaican artist. He gonna sue them.
Cardi's getting sued?
Cardi and Megan getting sued by Lincoln Tree Dot. He's a Jamaican artist. Freaky, he's a dirty Jamaican artist. He has sex with his own cousin. He didn't even know that.
Oh, so he did Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
One of them freaky ass type niggas.
Lord. I tell you. You know what I'm saying? Israel better get it together. So they did this as a publicity stunt. Because I seen the video where Pedo was with his pet goons.
Where you at? We outside.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas.
Yeah, I said, look at this. What are you doing? It's not the 80s. This is not the 80s. So they did all this just to promote their music.
And then Offset was showing off his car. Y'all don't got no private jets. Y'all niggas can't talk to me. What's wrong with me?
Offset needs a doctor. That's what he needs. He needs to, you know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something. You know what somebody needs to do? Check this out. You want to bust out in a laugh? Take Offset to a fried chicken spot and get Offset the most greasiest fried chicken and have him eat it. I guarantee you, his lips is going to look like the Great American Cookie Company. Because do you know what? Do you know what brings out? Because you know herpes come and go, but do you know what? Do you know what brings out herpes? You know what I'm saying? The herpes. Greasy food. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So if you want to find out if Offset got an outbreak in herpes, give that man some fried chicken.
So you catch herpes for eating like greasy food, like
no, I'm not catch it if you already have it, and it because it comes in it flares up and then it goes back down. But if you don't want it to flare up, then don't eat no greasy food because that's what flares it up.
Offset need to talk to Flavor Flav. He need to talk to Flavor Flav, man. Flavor Flav could help him out.
Flavor Flav, he got herpes?
You know, Faith was fucking all the.
I know he.
That's what
I
all
know
the
he
girls
got
back.
crack, but I didn't know he had herpes.
But you know, Faith, his daughter's bisexual. His daughter's bisexual. You know that, right?
Well, that's what happens when you in Hollywood. You got to sell your children that you know what I'm saying automatically becomes workers of Satan.
That's what happened with Gilly the Kid.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh Lord. Yeah.
Oh
Kill the
Lord.
kid, and then he
Billy
wants.
going crazy.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. Kill the
And then wanna act like he was sad about doing the whole thing when he was about to sign a deal.
Yeah. He know good and well.
He signed that deal in November last year. He signed the deal in November. Him and Rollo signed that deal in November last year. And in June, he's gonna end up dying.
Yeah, and that's crazy. And number two, you have a podcast called $1 million worth of game. Why in the hell is your child still in the hood? You have a podcast called $1 million worth of game, and your podcast generates millions, but your child is gang banging in the hood. Tell me what sense does that make?
No sense.
It don't make no sense.
You could at least make him a director.
Yeah, exactly. Make him a third host, or you know what I'm saying? Have him get his own mini podcast or something.
Yeah. Rich Dollar worth of game. Rich Dollar worth of game. That'd be a nice one. Rich Dollar worth of game.
Nah. Illuminati Radio. Go ahead, brother Israel.
It appears there may be beef between former Migo Offset and Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Zoo Petty. It's interesting that they recognize you as Zoo.
Is it ZOE?
No, that's ZOO.
Oh, Zoo. Oh.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
Bronx Zoo.
Yeah.
Over the course of the weekend, some video footage surfaced of Petty with a group of friends calling out for Offset on an empty street in New York City theater district. How come they're always doing this in the empty street?
You know, he done went, Kenneth Petty done went to the local homeless shelter and gave these little niggas $20 a piece to say, where you at? Where you at? We outside. Da, 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 da.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. Kenneth will beat up Offset. You think Kenneth could beat Offset up?
I think Kenneth couldn't beat his case. That's why he's considered a offender today. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you better stop passing before Kenneth comes for you. You know, they won't come.
The only thing Kenneth is gonna come for is a new registry, which he got to sign up for.
Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, look at these stupid niggas. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, look at
Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying, needs to worry about. Let me tell you something. Nicki Minaj is a lesbian.
She got slim though.
I am not going to believe that the relationship between Nicki Minaj and Kenneth is genuine when I know different. When I know when Nicki Minaj, before she became a plastic water bottle, she was just an average chick from Queens who was signed to Dirty Money Records, and she was the face of Big Fendi's The Come Up DVD.
And then Dab Anthony came and take her.
And when she was the face of the Come Up DVD, she was dating Remy Ma.
Now we know that Curtis
And then her and Remy Ma had beef That's why they was going back and forth on mixtapes. They was dating. They was together. That's
But I had
why that's why Safari ain't never popped the baby in that. Because she did not want Rod. She wanted Twat.
Pastor had this out though. She said she had a girlfriend in high school, but her boyfriend stopped that. She said
I know
in
she had a
Instagram.
girlfriend. She had a girlfriend when she was with the Come Up DVD. She had Remy
No, she
Ma.
had a girlfriend in high school. High school when she was in high school, her boyfriend was trying to stop her and her girlfriend. And she liked it. That she told us when she was on Instagram Live. She did a song with one of the Harmonies girl. She
Yeah,
had a girlfriend in high school. So she been licking twat back in the days.
exactly. I'm not gonna believe that Nicki Minaj and Kenneth is a genuine relationship. No, You know what I'm saying? Come on. I'm
Look at
not
Alicia
gonna.
Keys. Look at Alicia Keys. She not. Come on. Look at
No,
Alicia Keys.
yeah, I'm not gonna believe that. You know what I'm saying? But Kenneth need to. You know what I'm saying? If he was in Queens, he needed to sign as a. He needed to sign up at the local registry, or he could be arrested. Wherever he go, he better hope that wherever he was when he was. You know what I'm saying? Shooting this film, he better hope it wasn't nowhere near school. He better hope that he was nowhere near a daycare center
Yeah,
when
but
he
you
was
might be.
shooting this film. Lord, Lord. Well, yeah, Brother Israel.
I mean,
Go ahead.
over the course of the Offset, where you at? Said an affiliate of Petty, We Outside, according to Hip Hop DX. Offset and his wife rapper Card IB were allegedly staying at a hotel in the neighborhood where this took place, but neither Offset nor Card I reportedly stepped up to confront Petty and crew directly. Of course, they ain't gonna step out. They already know what they have to lose, so they step out. Like, come on.
And let me tell you something. And this is how you know that this is a bunch of BS. The gangbanger lifestyle is a bunch of BS. Because Cardi is supposed to be a Paro, and Kenneth is supposed to be a blood, and those little sniglets with Kenneth were supposed to be bloods. Why are they fighting? You would think it's supposed to be unity amongst bloods. Why is bloods fighting bloods? Remind me of that Jamaican song, One Blood, One Blood, One Blood. Lord. This is how you know that this game banger stuff ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's organized thieves. All you gang bangers are nothing but organized thieves. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what y'all do. Who can you tell me one gang banger that have not carjacked somebody? Or stole something from somebody? Or robbed somebody? All you're doing is stealing. Just keep it real. Y'all organized thieves. Y'all click up just to steal.
By the Freemasons.
Yeah.
Freemason, they just said the Freemason. They look the little brother of the Freemason. That's what the gang is.
Well, these little gang members, they don't they think they doing something good, but they don't know who's at the top of the,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, who's organizing everything. They don't know
Organizing.
who's bringing the guns in the community to put in their hands.
And the
They don't see
drugs.
that. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of dummies. They're just, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of dummies. You know what I'm saying? They need to get into a car. You ever seen the crash test dummies commercial?
Yep.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The dummies that's in the car and they crash into a brick wall. That's game bangers.
Look at this past though. These people, they in their 40 or 30 acting like they in their 30 and 40 act like they still in high school and shit. You know what I mean?
Guess where they're gonna go? They're gonna go straight into the prison yard where where they belong. You know what I'm saying? That's their future. Gang banging, your future is a gang banging prison
Penitentiary is a
cell.
promise maker, like Tupac said. Penitentiary is a promise maker.
I don't want to think about Tupac no more. He's way After I know what I know, I don't support him no more.
Ask Puffy.
Yeah.
Ask Puffy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't support that man no more. You know what I'm saying? He's just as a napkin as the rest of them. Go ahead, brother Israel.
In a clip, Petty is heard threatening to knock the veneers off of Cardi's mouth.
Knock the who?
Veneers? Veneers?
Veneers. Oh, veneers.
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 Okay,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
veneers.
Okay. Well, why did they say, why do they want to do that? They should say, we'll knock that bump off your lip. That's what they should knock off her mouth. What do you want to knock her veneers off?
Shoot, that would be more effective.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Veneers.
Help her out. Help Cardi out. Knock the bump off her lip. Don't knock the veneers out of her mouth.
There ain't no cure for herpes. Like, come on, help the woman out.
Give her some fried chicken.
Expose her.
Exactly.
Better yet, get a pot of oil and just toss it on her. Watch her fill up with bumps real quick.
She gonna be like, Then she gonna go on her Instagram talking about, I have a cold sore. Everybody else calling it a herpes. She gonna come out and say, oh yeah, I had a cold sore on my mouth. That's what happens when you do things that you ain't supposed to be doing. You get things like that. Go ahead.
I've been like cold sore. You don't even live in the cold.
Yeah, more than a hot sore, because you get that from hot grease.
Shortly after the footage, the date of which it was shot unclear surface. Offset took to his own social media platforms where he seemingly addressed these alleged threats. I'm getting off a jet and he's funny, Offset said. After they talking about we hopping off jets, talking about outside extremely broke. They post a video of that. They post multiple videos of the whole incident going down from both parties.
And what is the purpose? You know what I'm saying? And the saddest thing about it is, they doing all this flogging and false. You know what I'm saying? And they got all of these people tuning into their foolishness. Our people need to know who they are.
It's for a clout.
You know what I'm saying?
Because everything that's happening is still everything that's happening on social media. When back in the days, so there was some real beef. Ain't no posting on social media. That's happening in real time on the streets.
You got that right.
So you guys ain't really about nothing.
You know what I'm saying? You're doing all this gangbanger stuff. Who you are, you need to know who you are. You are Israelites fighting Israelites. It's crazy. Oh, where you at? Pull up and do what? Go to jail? Because that's where you're going. You can't do nothing on the streets of New York. Don't you know they got a camera on every damn pole? If you think you may punch somebody today, you are going to be.
Depending where you are, I can't say where I live, because I said it depends where you're at, because where I live, Dad, ain't no cameras anywhere.
Oh, well, that's the country. I'm talking about New York. I'm talking.
Okay. Where it's open. Okay.
I'm talking about where them street lights stay on at. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about where it's always lit. You know what I'm saying?
They got cameras everywhere.
I'm talking about when the clubs close at 3. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking I'm talking about land. You know what I'm saying? There's a street corner. There's a camera on every street corner, and there's also shot spotter on every pole. You know what I'm saying? You can't get away with nothing. So if you commit the crime, you might as well just go ahead and commit the crime and turn yourself into the precinct. That's it. Here, officer. Yeah, I did it. How much time I'm getting? All right. Because you ain't going nowhere. You going to jail. You going to jail. All that tough talk. Tough talk for what? You doing all that tough talk, and Sony is about to brainwash you with a movie called The Book of Clarence. You doing all that tough talk, and Kyrie Irving brainwashed you with an African documentary called From Hebrews to Negroes. Doing all that tough talk. And the real gangsters is constantly filling your mind up with weed and the foolishness that they paying these actors and actresses to portray. Better wake up. You know what I'm saying? Understand who you are. You are Israel. You Negroes are the tribe of Judah. You the leader tribe. You are the one that's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, enforcing the law of God. But what do you enforce? You enforce hoeing. You enforce popping pills and drinking lean. You enforce where you at? Come pull up. Pull up and do what? Go to jail? Negroes is stupid.
They really are.
Stupid. You know what I'm saying? Pull up, pull up. Kenneth then went to Queens and went to the local homeless shelter and paid some homeless niggas $20 a piece just to read a couple of lines off a script. And they did. And now they got $20 to go and get themselves some weed and get smoked out. And be back in the homeless shelter by 9. Lord, 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 Lord. Oh man. Anyway, that was that. Before we get to the next report, let's go to the comments. See if there's any question or comment. You got any question or comment? Put your question or comments down below in the comment section of YouTube. Brother Israel is gonna be reading your question or comments. Make sure you guys hit that like button as well. Hit that like button.
YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube.
YouTube.
Make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that like button. If you have any question or comment, put your question or comments down below.
Oh, that's crazy.
What's that?
Every time, because when I have to read an article, I have to switch over to the article, and then I have to put the setting from YouTube. I gotta do the setting from YouTube to put it back to all comments, because every time I don't know why it resets it.
Oh. Oh.
But the comments still be there. It's just I have to go through the ads again to get to the comments again.
Oh, okay. Nothing wrong with going through the ads again.
The only one so far is Charles Freeman says hello, everyone.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's do we did that one. Let's do that next ritual report, and then we are going to end it off with 702 singer. You know what I'm saying? Was deleted by her own damn sister. We're gonna do that one last. We're gonna hit this ritual report first. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to this page, hit that follow button. And don't forget, all next week we are going to expose this book of Clarence and J Punk ass Z. We're gonna expose them all. You know what I'm saying? All, you know what I'm saying? So you don't want to miss out on that. You know what I'm saying? Right here on YouTube, you don't want to miss out on that. Right there on Facebook, you don't want to miss on that. Every night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Bible study class. All right, let's get to this ritual report.
Another ritual report?
We had two, right?
Yeah, we got two.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna do the ritual report, and then after the ritual report, we're gonna do the 702 singer.
Yes. We did that one, so it's this one right here. Okay, this one was a short one, because after this one, I'm going to jump right into the 702.
Okay.
This is coming from PM Express.
Mm-hmm.
That's another African news.
The Hamites are coming. Run. They're gonna eat you.
5 suspects arrested for stealing female pants for money withdrawal.
5 Hamites arrested for stealing. Listen, you Negroes are going to jail for gang banging and carjacking. Africans are going to jail for stealing female panties.
That's crazy. You got Negroes in America going to jail for, gang banging. So, these niggas in Africa, they go to jail for stealing panties.
They put on the panties too.
Stealing all panties. My God.
They going to jail for stealing female panties. You got you Negroes going to jail for having a roach clip in your ashtray. Africans are going to jail for stealing female panties.
Pastor, I was doing something in my school, and the school that was doing like giving like clothes. These Africans buying female clothes. Like, what the fuck? These Africans buying female clothes?
Then you know that is their culture. What you think they tried to do to Noah?
They wearing it. They trying it. They were trying to see they could fit. Like, what the fuck?
Ham said, I want some of that ass.
I think you better call Burner Boy. You better call Burner Boy.
Ham is a savage. Megan's name is Megan the Stallion, which, you know what I'm saying, and her song is called Savage. Her song is called Savage, but the real savage is Ham. You know what Ham tried to do to his father Noah? Well, he ain't try. He ain't no trying about it.
No.
That's a real savage right there.
We were like, I don't know, nigga, what you doing, man? What you doing, Ham? We saw him like, what they trying to do to him? We stopped him. We like, hell no.
Waited till his father get drunk. Then he wanna, you know what I'm saying, Ham probably had the music playing. I only have eyes for you.
That's exactly what it was. You already know it.
Ham is a disgusting people. Them Africans are disgusting. But let's go ahead and hear this.
Alright. Let's get into it. We got Operatives at Ojo Division Lagos arrested 5 suspects for stealing female underwears, which they used for ritual purposes. PM Express reports as was disclosed by the police public relations officer DSP Bala. He said that on 10th January 2020 at about 800 hours, that's 8 o'clock for those you don't know, military time, 8 o'clock in the morning to be specific. No. Acting on information, operatives from Ojo Police Station arrested one. Oh man, these African names are hard. We're gonna go with the last name because that first name is out of control right now. Ezigbo, male, 15 years old, of Ilufe area, Ojo, for stealing female underwears from clotheslines. He was taken to the station for further interrogation. He reportedly confessed. Dad, do you hear me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Reportedly confessed to the police that for the past 1 year, he had been stealing female underwears from different houses in Ojo and variants. DSP Elkanah said that the suspect revealed that he usually handed over those stolen underwears to the following female suspects for payment. Chidima, female, 17 years old. Chikawa, female, 17 years old. Gold, female, 23 years old. And Akomas, female, 26-year-old, all of Ilufe area, Ojo. He said following the revelations, the police moved into action, arrested the suspect, and detained them at a station. Elkanah confirmed that the suspects had confessed to the commission of the crime, and the police detectives recovered some stolen female underwear from the suspects and kept as exhibits at the station. He said that investigation is ongoing and the suspects will be charged to court at the conclusion of investigation. That was not the first time such an incident happened in Lagos last year. A young man was arrested and charged before Oba Magistrates Court in Lagos for stealing female pants for sale for ritual purposes. However, he was caught and confessed that he had a client who buys such from him. In the same vein, the Depot Agboju division.
You Negroes in America, y'all in the wrong business. Y'all selling drugs. These Africans are selling female panties. Can you imagine? You have female panties dealers on a street corner. I got those Victoria's Secrets.
For real, like they actually, you know what?
Yeah.
It's sad because in America, they pretty much have to become, curved and not straight.
Yeah.
Over there, all they have to do is take female panties.
Exactly.
If you ask me, I'd rather be in Africa doing that than becoming curved and not straight.
Facts.
I'm sorry, they are doing something right there. I'm just saying. I'm just put that.
I don't blame you. I would do the same thing too. Smell like panties, like Mr. Clean. Remember Mr. Clean, Pastor?
They said, yo, be right on the street corner. I got those pink, I got the pink Victoria's Secrets. These right here, they going fast. They going fast. 2 for $5. 2 for $5.
They use women have their periods on it. They discharge. Listen, you can make money off of this. I promise you, you become rich.
You can become rich. You can become the next Jeff Bezos, the next Bill Gates.
It's a market. It's a market for feet. You know what I'm saying? So to all of you women who think about going over to Africa, you know what I'm saying? You better watch it. You're going to come back with no spirit. You're going to come back with no energy. You're going to come back like Maya Campbell. You're going to come back like Azalea Banks. No energy whatsoever.
Cameron's just losing. She's on a heavy coat.
You know, if I was over there, you know what I would do? I would take a big shit in my drawers and
Why you do that? You lost your mind, nigga?
and I make sure I put them right in the top drawer and let them come in and steal those.
Them shit gonna like wings. Them shit gonna like wings.
They'll probably eat it and then take the drawers.
I think you'll be helping them more, Dad, than
Yeah.
I think you'll be helping them more because you do know they make money off of that too.
Oh
right?
yes, they do. Yeah, I would
That's
be.
nasty as
Yeah.
hell. Gee.
I will be giving them lunch, and I will be giving them a product.
Pea product.
They open up that top drawer. They said, lunch. Lord, I tell you. That's it for that article?
Yeah, we're gonna cut that there because I'm on the last paragraphs.
Okay.
You got caught, arrested, and stuff like that.
Oh.
It's pretty much repeating what I already said already in the article.
Okay. And without further ado, people, the 702 singer. Let me tell you something.
For the main event.
Let me tell you something. She died just 106 days from her birthday. What's 106 days from her birthday? Take away the 0, you have 16. When did she die? On the 16th. Not only that, it was also 106 days from her sister's birthday. Just letting you know who's involved in this. At the tender age of 43. Not only that, I'm not sure, but I think she made a song, I'm Going Home, like a 808. I forgot that. I don't know. I think that's either her or the singer group Black. But
Black, you talking about Naya that went up the Corrupt and she was signed Left Eye Black? Yeah, she got involved.
Yeah. Let me see.
Black made it called Circle Electro 808.
Oh, it's Black, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Black is 808, yeah.
Okay.
Isn't 702 a project number name?
No, 702 is the Las Vegas area code.
Oh, the Las Vegas area code? Oh.
But the 0 don't count in numerology. So 702 in reverse is 27, and we all know about the 27 Club.
Oh, shit, yes, for the 27
Yeah.
Club.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What?
But look at the age that she died, 43. Remember Jackie Robinson had 43, right?
43 is 43 is it's a faithful number involving Negro, Black history.
44
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? What they said she died from, which was kidney failure, which is false. You know what I'm saying? Which is false because it is her own sister who took her out. Which her own sister was in the same group that she was in, 702. But I'll have brother Israel go ahead and read the report. Make sure you guys hit that like button.
We got Irish Grinstead, member of R&B group girl group 702.
Where my girls at? This front to back, and how you feeling that?
Oh, that's the group.
Yeah, yeah. Where my girls at?
Remember So Plus? Remember So Plus? The group So Plus? Yeah, we see this song with Jawu, So Plus. That was another girl group back in the late 90s.
Oh.
So Plus.
Yeah, no, that's 702.
No one cares about no Jawu.
Yeah, John was in the remember the Martin Lawrence Bush Street, and they had the group called Soul Plus was doing the soundtrack of John Woo.
John was trash.
Yeah, he is trash. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's trasher, Kenneth Perry or Ja Rule.
Perry's trash
right now.
Go ahead, brother Israel.
Irish Grinstead, a singer in the R&B group girl group 702, best known for the 1999 hit "Where My Girl Was At," died on Saturday. She was 43. Grinstead's sister and fellow 702 group member Lamisha Grinstead.
You know, she died on a right way. She died on Rosh Hashanah. so that was a perfect ritual.
And you already know whose sacrifice that was.
Yeah.
Because the person to respond to it or on it is the sister.
Exactly. Which she responded at 106 days before her birthday, and this girl was deleted 106 days after her birthday. 16 in reverse is 61, which represents Barsky and Fausty. Barsky and Fausty means you sold your soul for fortune and fame. Go ahead.
It was with great sadness that I have to let you know that my beautiful sister and friend has passed away this evening. She wrote, she has had a long battle and she is finally at peace. That girl was as bright as the stars. Oh yeah, we know that.
You see, you know what she used.
You don't gotta let us know about it.
Bright as the stars. What are stars? Stars are angels. Bright as the stars, huh? Mm-hmm. I wonder what's going to happen in her life. What kind of contracts is she going to get now? Go ahead.
She was not only beautiful on the outside, but also within. Sharing the stage with her was a joy I would cherish for the rest of my life. We already know that.
Yeah, that's crazy. You are doing a show with your sister that you know that you are going to be responsible for deleting. Yeah, come on, sister, go ahead and drink that Kool-Aid. Yeah, I put extra sugar in it. Go ahead, it's good. Damn, her sister Jim Jones her ass.
For real.
Drink that Kool-Aid. Go ahead.
Where was I?
Shine bright as the stars.
Bright as stars. No, sharing the sacred joy. I will cherish for the rest of my life. We, the family, ask for prayers and respect for our privacy. F your family, F your prayers, and F your respect.
You know,
the way you're doing it is definitely not the right way.
yeah, you know, why did she say we in our family ask for privacy, but yet you, the one that announced it on your social media?
Talking about privacy when there ain't no privacy on social media.
Yeah, if you want privacy, you shouldn't have just said nothing at all.
Like, you just pretty much a hypocrite at this point.
Hey, we want your prayers and privacy. Pray to who? Y'all sure enough didn't repent.
That's pretty much asking for the clout right there.
Yeah. Y'all sure enough didn't repent, so who you want prayers to? There you have it, people. You know what I'm saying? Sacrifice of the century. 702 singer. You know what I'm saying? Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? What goes down in Las Vegas gets opened up into the whole world. Anyway, that's it. That's for the Sunday night Ritual Report show every Sunday night and Thursday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time with your host, Pastor Michael Smith, and co-host,
Brother Lamik Israel.
Brother Lamik Israel. Before we get up out of here, let's go ahead and do another quick round on the comment board over there on YouTube. See if there's any questions or comments before we get up out of here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Don't forget, if wherever you get your podcast at, if you have put in a request for us to do a report, well, the report is going to be done on the podcast. And if you want to know where the podcast's at, wherever you get your podcast at, or whatever you listen to your music at, whether it be Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, all you have to do is go to your platform where you listen to your music at, type Illuminati Radio in it, and when you see the logo, hit that follow button so that you can tune in to the uncut, raw, breaking news stories on the podcast. Don't forget, people, like I said, if you want to have a report that you want us to do, it's going to be done on the podcast. All right. Let's see. Any questions or comments over there on the YouTube?
YouTube, we have one more, and that is Free Spirit says hello, Pastor Smith and chat.
Okay. All right. That's going to wrap that up. You have any last words, Brother Israel?
Thank you for everyone that's tuned in right now. I want to thank the YouTube and Facebook for the patience because we were having some technical difficulties earlier. Thanks for being patient. And I bless everyone.
Amen, amen, amen. And don't forget, we will see you guys tomorrow evening at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We going into the book of Clarence. We're going to go in. We're going to be doing the book of Clarence all this week because we got to expose it for what it is. And expose JayZ too. You know what I'm saying? And expose Lakeith Stanford to it. Ain't that same guy that so-called got in trouble with that white woman? Lakeith Stanford?
Who?
Lakeith Stanford. Ain't that same guy that got in trouble with that white woman?
He was the one that was putting on the dress.
Oh, he was putting on a dress.
Rat. He was playing the rat in the Judah, the Black Messiah.
No, but I think, was it him that got in trouble? I think he was.
Not Jonathan Major was the one that had a white girl.
Oh, Jonathan Major. Okay, I'm getting them two mixed up.
Megan Fox.
Okay, I was getting them two mixed up.
Megan Good.
Jonathan Majors. Okay, it was Jonathan Majors. I thought it was Lakeith Stanford. All right, cause I remember doing a report on Lakeith Stanford because I think he's the one that's playing Clarence in this movie as the
Why they couldn't cast Kanye West to play in that movie?
uh, but he want to play ball. He don't want to play ball. He want to play
This
ball.
guy's a gangster. His real name is
Yeah.
Clarence.
Kanye West didn't want to play ball, but yet he want to play with the balls.
Wow. That's crazy.
Watch November. He gonna pop it, not talking. Watch, he gonna pop up. Watch.
Yeah. All right, people. So we're gonna see you guys tomorrow evening at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me go ahead and log out of Facebook first.
Make sure you log out on the right Facebook, Dad,
Yeah.
and the right YouTube.
Yeah, sure enough will.
That's funny. I just heard that JayZ doing a movie that for that shit. And now they're gonna try to make it seem that the Hebrews are false and all that. To do that movie. Look at that. Look at that shit. Better, man.
I don't know. That Facebook is stuck.
Facebook been bugging out, man.
Let me try this. Let me try YouTube. See if I can log out of YouTube. Facebook was stuck.
Call his mom Zuckerberg. He getting his feelings.
Yep, YouTube. Log right out. Okay.
You know how many times they keep on blocking it and keep on kicking him out?